it's Maggie from This or That, and today we're going to talk about 5 beauty hacks that you should be using. So stick with me and find out what they are. The ever popular beauty sponge that took my $20 and the makeup world by storm has to be cleaned, and that means, yes, even the nude one. Because of the porous nature of these beauty blenders, they have to be washed because you're constantly putting these on your face. And if you're not washing them, then that just means after you're wetting it and letting it dry and putting product in it when it's wet, it's soaking up that product and the oils in your face, and bacteria is growing in it. They start out really small, and when you wet it, it gets really squishy and it blows up really big, so you can see the size. This one's dried down a little bit since I used it this morning, but you can see the foundation in it. And so BeautyBlender came out with this BeautyBlender Solid, aka a bar of soap. So don't go buy this $18 BeautyBlender Solid, and there's people that talk on YouTube all the time about
how great it cleans brushes, how awesome it is to get down in there and like rub your beauty blender on it.
And that's great, but it's the exact same thing as a bar of soap. So trade out that $18 bar of soap that a name brand is trying to sell and just use a $2 moisturizing bar of soap to clean your makeup brushes and your makeup sponge. My second hack is to try before you buy. Switching brands of skincare and makeup and hair care can be really intimidating because you're not sure how a moisturizer might affect your skin, how a foundation color may look, how a new dry shampoo might give you that white cast in the roots that's really embarrassing. I have eradicated this fear of switching products by shopping the gift set sections of beauty stores first. So instead of running out to Sephora or Ulta and buying a full-size product, I've learned to shop the Sephora favorite section specifically, mostly because they have the best prices, they're multiple brands, and oftentimes they come with 4 to 5 high-end products, and the entire kit will actually run you the same price as maybe that one full-priced item. So I have a couple here to show you I've gotten in the past. So the Sephora favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip. This came with 6 items. I think 2 of them were full size. Another one that I got, this entire set came with 9 items for $40. Another kit that I've gotten in the past was for hair, and this was for the Ready Set style. This was around Christmas time, so I don't know if this is still available, but any that are available I will link below in case you're interested. So I really love the brand DryBar. I think their marketing is incredible, and I think it's so attractive, and I've wanted to try their products for so long, but like this travel size alone is like $12, and I got this entire set for $29. And so I actually realized I don't like this. This leaves the worst white cast in my roots, just like I told you I was afraid of before. So I'm so glad that I didn't run out and spend the $25 for the full bottle just to realize that like this doesn't really work for me. That's just an example of one way that you can try an entire kit of items for almost the price of one of those full-size products. So I really urge you to do that if you're thinking about changing skincare, makeup, or hair care. My third tip is to repurpose, revive, and save money all in the process. All of us have like a million palettes these days because companies are pumping out palettes, the drugstore is getting new palettes, everybody is on the palette craze. Palettes come in these wide variety of colors, so most of us on a day-to-day basis are going to reach for those neutral shades. We know exactly what we want, like in the crease, on the eyelid. We might use a darker shade for eyeliner, and then we're done. We're using like 3 to 5 shades for the normal person going to work. Well, a way to make your palettes last a little longer, a way to make them stretch a little further, and to make the money worth it is that you can repurpose shadows for multiple things. At the end of the day, eyeshadows are powders. So if you're not hitting those like super shimmery light shades, you can repurpose that for highlighter and put that on, you know, the tops of the cheeks. You can put it under your brow bone for those super light shades. For the longest time I had no idea that you actually put color underneath the brow bone to like shape everything up, and so I wasn't using those like white milky shades that are perfect for that. If you run out of eyeliner, like don't worry about it. Don't rush to the store, don't go buy eyeliner. Just use the darkest shades and put those on the bottom of the lower lash line. I got an eyebrow pencil in one of the subscription boxes that I've gotten, and I ran out of that. And instead of rushing to the store to go get it, I actually just utilized a matte brown shade that was pretty close to my brow color. And I've just been using a pencil brush to sort of put that and fill in the sparse areas that I have right toward the front. And so that was another way that I made use of darker shades in the palette. So get out your palettes and look at them a little differently and see if you can creatively utilize some of the shades that you've been neglecting for other uses in your day-to-day look. So my fourth hack is to get a convenient container. So rifling through a dirty makeup drawer with products flying everywhere when you go to open the drawer is just not efficient for getting ready on a daily basis. So a lot of us run out to the store and buy this one really expensive drawer organizer that fits that one drawer in the one apartment that you signed the 1-year lease for, and then you have no purpose for it later. So one thing that I did, and I learned this from living in a sorority house where we had like specified drawers where we kept our stuff. And so I actually got this Tupperware container from Walmart, and it's super slim and thin, and this holds all of my go-to products like
toothpaste, eye cream, deodorant, floss. These are the things I use every single day.
And this sits in the top drawer, and I pull it out and I actually keep the top off of it and set it under it on a daily basis. And then if I'm traveling, like if I'm not flying, what I'll do is just take the top, put this on top, and then throw this in my suitcase. So because it's super thin and slim, this is so easy to travel with, and you have everything. Like there's no thought involved because these are the products that you use every day. So this is a really good tip. People made fun of me for it. Guess who's laughing now? I also do the same thing with my makeup. I keep it in like a little travel bag, and then this just lays down in my drawer. So no, it's not like a great display of everything, and if you like opening your drawer and seeing everything, that's great. But for somebody that's on the go and just wants to keep their makeup stash at bay and fitting into a smaller container, this is really great, and it fits a ton of products. I think I got this at like a Bath and Body Works deal like a million years ago when I was little, but this is also another great way to keep your makeup ready to go when you're ready to pack. My fifth hack is to subscribe and relax. If going to the store and picking out things is super intimidating because the drugstore shelves are getting more and more packed with products, Sephora has new brands joining the shelves every single week. New products that are gimmicky and flashy can be overwhelming and can steal your money. If you want to avoid going to the store altogether, I really suggest getting a subscription box. So I subscribe to BoxyCharm, and I can show you. This is something that will introduce you to new brands. It'll introduce you to new shades of makeup that you may not have thought about wearing in the past. It'll introduce you to new types of products. So I use mascara every day, but I had never used a tubing mascara before I'd gotten a subscription box, and I realized I love them because I'm somebody who gets like the dark circles under my eyes from mascara all the time. And so with the tubing mascara, it doesn't flake or chip. It actually comes off in little tubes. It's very strange, but again, I would have never figured that out had I gone to the store and had the choice to choose between like the traditional mascara or this tubing mascara. And so I subscribe to BoxyCharm, and there's a million videos on YouTube that can show you the difference between subscription boxes. Also, some of these subscription boxes actually have a quiz. So you give them your skin tone, your hair type, your skin type, and your color preferences, and they are sure to curate the boxes to fit what you want. So choosing a subscription box is a great way to also avoid getting a whole bunch of dud full-size products and then realizing I had an entire full-size bottle I'd need to use up. It's really comforting to know that I just got the small travel size, so I tried it. I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to waste any of it, but I'm not stuck with this full size where I'm giving it away and losing money that way, or having to use a product for a really long time that I just don't like. So I hope you learned a little bit today about how to save money, stay organized, and repurpose some of your makeup